Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm coming to talk about the DV Lottery 2024 and also show you guys how to fill up the application to register for it. And it's also known as the American Lottery. So this lottery opens every year. So every year from October 5th to November 8th, they open the registration, they open it so everybody across the world can apply for it. So it's a random pick. It's a random pick. So if your name gets selected, then you move on to the next stage. But if you are not picked, then you have to wait. Then you try again and see if your luck will shine. So yeah, on October 5th, that's when they opened the lottery. So I know a lot of people have been applying for it. Yeah, so they're not going to pick now till they close on November 8th. So November 8th, that's the deadline, that's the final day. That's when the lottery will be over. So from there, then they will make their selections and pick 5,000 immigrants, 5,000 immigrants to the next level. So hopefully, if you apply for it, you will be picked and you can move on to the next level. So you can then you go for interview and you pass your interview, then you come to the United States. Also, you can apply for it. When you apply for it, you can also bring your spouse. You can add your wife. You can add your girlfriend or something to it. Yeah, somebody to it. So if you're a lady and you apply for it and you win, you can use your boyfriend as your husband. Then you attach the person or your friend. Just do it as a husband or a wife. Then you attach to it and you bring the person here to the United States. So anyhow you want it, you can just go about it, but just make sure that you will be genuine. And one important thing that I've heard, which is very exciting, is before they used to have this passport, like you have to put in your passport information, but now they have taken out that passport information, so you don't need to put in your passport information. So before, since you have to put in your passport information, so it was limited to only those who have a passport, but now anybody can apply for it, whether you have a passport or not. You can just fill up the forms. Then after you fill up the forms, you can go ahead and get your passport situated. So in case you win it, and you just move on to the next stage. So without wasting my time, I'll just take you guys to the site and I'll show you guys how to fill it up. So you just, when you go into your browser, you just type in the DV Lottery 2024 and you just search for it and you click on it. So, but always make sure that you are on the original US site, because if you are not on the page, some people have created, if you are doing it online, you need to be very very careful, because there are a lot of scammers out there that when you do it, they'll just collect your money and they'll just scam you. So you just be very very careful. So when you come to the site, this is how it looks like. If you are finding it online on your own, this is how it looks like. US Department of State, Bureau of Consular Affairs, electronical diversity visa, applicant entry system. you know so that's electronic diversity visa program. So these are the pages you give, so it welcomes you. So you read everything over them, and it says the entry instructions. So that's the entry instructions, the DV 2024 instructions. When you click on the DV instructions, it gives you the details, everything that you need to know about this lottery. So when you have time, you can just click on it and just read it. So as you can see, it begins on Wednesday, October 5th, and ends on Tuesday, November 8th, 2028 at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. That's Greenwich Meridian Time -5. So it's Greenwich Meridian Time -4. So depending on the country that you are in. So by the 12 noon Eastern Standard Time is the American time. So depending on the country that you are in, you just do your calculation and see how many hours you are ahead of USA or behind USA. So go back and it says photo instructions. So this is the photo instructions, the passport picture that it needs. So you just click on the photo example. So it gives you the details. It says it gives you the details of everything that you need to know. So the acceptable photos. These are acceptable photos that they need. So you have to be very careful. The photo that you are sending to them. Always remember your passport picture that you will be adding to the application will say a lot about you. In case you send a passport picture that is not of a good quality, the background is some kind of way, and you win, your application will be rejected. Your application will be rejected. So your passport picture is very important. So it says acceptable visa photos. So this is the acceptable visa photo. Detailed examples of visa photos. Those are details. So that's shadows and lightning, glasses. So these things you need to be very careful. Especially your background, your attire, hats, and hair. You need to be very careful about it. And you see, so you see the green sign, it said acceptable, so which means the background is okay, but you see the one with the X, the background is dark, it's not accepted. And this one too, the background, the picture quality looks like a blue whitish color. See, the background is not that clear. See this one, the green one is okay. And this one, the background, you see there is a shadow. I don't know if this is the person's shadow or someone's the one taking a picture shadow. It's not accepted. So you see, this one accepted. This one is accepted. Your background must be 100%. White. Your background must be 100% white. If it is cream, yeah, it's okay, but just make it white. So let's move on. So it says begin entry. So just click on begin entry. But just a quick one. If you already filed your 2023 start and you want to check the status, you just click status over here and you check your status. When you click check status and then you put in your information, it's self-explanatory. You just put in your information and you just take it from there. So you click on begin entry and you enter the code. Then enter. We just enter the information over there. And the first name. If you have a middle name, you just put in a middle name. If you don't have a middle name, you just click on it. If you don't have a first name too, just click on it. So male or female. Then you put in the date of birth. So the month, day, and year. American standard. So Then it says city where you were born. So the city where you were born. So if you don't know your city that you were born, you just click on it. And it says country where you were born. So the country that you were born, you just put it over there. And it says country of eligibility for DV lottery. So country of eligibility for DV lottery. So it says, are you claiming eligibility based on the country where you were born? So the country that you were born, if you are still living in the country that you were born, yes, then you are claiming eligibility through that country. So in case you were born in Ghana, yes, you are claiming eligibility from the country that you were born. But if, let's say, you are born in Ghana and now you live in Nigeria, then you click on no, and then you select Nigeria. You look for Nigeria. That will be the eligibility. Where's Nigeria? I think there is no Nigeria in here. So which means there is no eligibility for Nigeria. There is no eligibility for Nigeria. So the country that you are in. You just look for it and see which one best suits. So as you can see, Nigeria is not part of it. So then probably you have to. So what you do is you just go back and explanation of country of eligibility. You just click on it. When you click on it and let's see what it says. So when you click on it, this is the instructions that all the stuff that comes along with. So you just go through it. So if you're still in that same country that you were born, and you just click on yes, and you just move on. So it says photograph. So you have to upload your passport picture. So just read it says, but always remember, always use the passport picture that is current. Don't use old pictures. Use pictures that is 6 months older or less. 6 months older or less. It's very, very, very important. Don't use picture for a passport picture that is 10 years older, 2 years, 1 year. No, it's old. Each day you are changing, so they need fresh picture so that at least they can see your real self, your current being. So if you are taking a picture, always remember to be very professional. No glasses. Your hair must be on point. The attire must be on point. Yeah. So just just decent. Let the passport picture be appealing to the eyes. So you just click on choose a new photo. So when you click on choose new photo, and so if it's already on your laptop or everyday device that you are using, just go ahead and upload it. So you just go ahead and upload it. So after you are done with the uploading, you put in your mailing address. So you make sure that the mailing address is so it says in care of, so optional. So the care of should be optional. So if you are living with someone and you want to use the person as a care of, that's okay. So you put in your address, the city or town, and it says district, county, province or state. So if you're in Africa, you just leave it alone. So just says a postal code or zip code, just click on it. It says a country, so just click on the country that you are in. And it says a country where you live today, so your current country at the moment. You put it over there, and you put in your phone numbers, or if you like, you can just leave it as optional. So you just put in the phone number over there. If you leave it optional, it doesn't matter. You can anyhow you want it. You can just do it. But I will advise you to put in your phone number. You know, so if you put in your phone number, at least that will be helpful in case they want, are looking for you or something. They want to give you a call or something, and you put in your email address. So the email address that you want to put it in there, just put it in there. Very, very important. You put in your email address, and you put in your confirmation email address, and you it says the next one is what is the highest level of education you have achieved as of today. So as of today, the highest level that you have achieved, you just put it over there. If you completed school at the primary level, you just click on it. If you're in high school, if you drop out from high school without any high school degree, just click on it. If you completed high school with a degree, just click on it. And any vocational school, if you have been in a vocational school, click on it. Some university courses, maybe you have been to university, maybe you have not completed yet. You have some courses over there. If you have completed university and you have gained your degree, put it over there. Some graduate level courses, maybe you did some graduate level courses. Yeah, that's the level. If you have a master's, doctorate level courses, doctorate degree, so you just look at the level of education that you have. So I'll just put in a high school degree. It says, what is your current marital status? It says, unmarried, married, and my spouse is not a U.S. citizen or U.S. lawful permanent resident. LR, LPR. Married and my spouse is a U.S. citizen or U.S. lawful permanent resident. LPR. Divorced, widow, legally separated. Enter spouse information. So it gives you an explanation. It says a legal separation is an agreement when couple remain married but live apart following a court order. If you and your spouse are legally separated, your spouse will not be able to immigrate with you through the diversity visa program. You will not be penalized if you choose to enter the name of a spouse from whom you are legally separated. If you are not legally separated by a court, you must include your spouse even if you plan to be divorced before you apply for diversity visa. Failure to list your eligible spouse is grounds for disqualification. If your spouse is a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, do not list him or her in your entry. So this is a self-explanatory, but I'll go ahead and explain it to you. So when it comes to the legal separated, you guys are still married, but with a court order, maybe you went to court and the court is like, oh, okay, you know what, we'll just separate you guys. So you go and live somewhere. The husband is living somewhere, the wife is living somewhere, but you guys are still married. But the court is just giving you guys some time to be separated, so at least you guys can try to figure things out, hoping that you guys will at least solve things and come back to the marriage. So with that, you can put in your spouse name. They're not going to penalize you for that. You can put in your spouse name, but your spouse can't join you. You can't include your spouse in the application. So even when you are legally separated, you can't say, okay, I'm coming with my wife. No, they won't allow you. But if you guys are separated, but it's not the court's order, you have to also show proof. Like if you are in the process of getting a divorce, you have to show a proof that, hey, you are married, you are separated, but in the process of getting a divorce and all that stuff. And also, if your spouse is living in the United States, you are not supposed to include your spouse in the entry. Yeah, so this is the explanatory about the legal separated and the married, and my spouse is a U.S. citizen or U.S. lawful permanent resident. Yeah, so you just click the one that suits you, and it says a number of children. So the number of children that you have, if you have billions of children, you just put in the billions of children. If you don't have any children, you just put in zero, and you just click on continue. So when you click on continue, so this is it. They said if you need to go back and make a correction, do not use the back button on your browser. Instead, use the appropriate button here or below. So maybe you made a mistake, just don't click back, then it will mess up everything, then you probably have to start all over again. So so you just click on go back to page one, and it will take you right there. So just go through and make sure that everything that you did is correct. You put in the right information, your spellings are on point, everything on point, because immediately you send it, then that's it. Immediately you take it back, you take it, then that's it. So if everything is okay, then you click on submit. As soon as you submit the application, that's it. You can't edit anything again. So you just click on submit. So it says a DV 2024 submission confirmation entry received success. So this is the page that it gave to you. See, your entry for the 2024 diversity visa lottery was received on Tuesday, October 18th. See, so here's a confirmation number, your digital signature, So that's it. So you just if you want to print it out, you just if you have a printer, you just print it out, you know, or if you can just save it onto your computer, you know. So yeah, so this is how you fill up DV lottery. This is how you fill DV lottery 2024. It's very very simple. No hustle. Just 30 minutes, 30 minutes or less. It depends how fast you are. You know, so 30 minutes or less. So this is how you fill it up. And so yeah, just take your time and fill it up. And make sure that everything that you do, you are giving them the right information. Don't lie to them. Don't do anything that will jeopardize you. Don't do anything that will put your chances on a less scale. Always remember your passport picture must be on point. Yeah, your passport picture must be on point. So I wish you guys all the best, and I wish to see one of you guys over here. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.